Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Divinity original sem 2 e vamos lá. Episódio passado a gente deu uma explorada aqui, né, para essa área aqui do onde tava o Mira. E não sei se tem mais coisas pra gente ver aqui, né? Acho que tudo que tinha pra olhar a gente já fez. Tem uma missão aqui do menino, né, que eles querem que a gente ache, mas acho que não. Não sei se a gente vai encontrar. Aqui realmente eu não consigo acessar isso aqui. Acho que só foi faltando isso, né? Vou dar uma olhada aqui pra ver se pela praia aqui a gente encontra o menino. Agora que a gente tá com a visão espiritual, né? Vai que o pobre do tubarão ainda tá vivo, tá?
It lays there gasping, dying. It lays there gasping, dying, drowning in the sunshine.
Abençoar ele.
It lays there gasping.
Então eu vou. Desculpe, seu tubarão.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Ixi, morreu.
Thank you. Now I swim. Monsters gone. Swim free. Swim forever. It died. Eaten by a monster in the deep.
Hello, mister.
The little boy beside her looks at you.
Hello. Cool. How did you know? Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
The horror grows.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's.
She bursts into tears. Then looks from you to her and back again. Then starts crying too. After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Hannah.
So where's Joe?
They look puzzled, but the little boys,
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Bye-bye, miss.
they skip away. Still children, but now, somehow, hopeful.
Give up, sorcerer! Why? You're no better than the lizard!
Deixa eu ver aqui. Se eu matar os mestres que tem aqui, será que eles me atacam? Só ele aqui, né? Que
If I ever go to Arks, I'll be sure to check out this black house.
Pronto. O negócio caiu lá embaixo, é isso? Me acho. Acho que aqui não tem mais nada mesmo não.
Delicious, Quirkers, but try to restrain yourself. Indulgence. Looks his son over, first with one beady eye, then the...
He has one, but I see nothing but the void lurking behind those... Cute as a button.
sell such filth.
The kind that don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking to me for you let that bitch in sawdust for myself floor.
Welcome to Fort... Oh, you again. Don't hurry back. Welcome to Fort... Oh, you again. Don't hurry back. Welcome to Fort... Oh, you again. Don't hurry back.
In any mood to talk about?
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way.
What is it? I have a lot on my mind. That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Charlie's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. Well, I reckon that's good news, but whatever needs...
have a duty.
Opening the door, there is... As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading. As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Oxi.
My champion, you've come not a moment too soon. It's here. Even here. We must hurry now. We must race towards the well with all the determination of the eagle. Your prey lies on a far-off shore, at the heart of the nameless isle. It is a place no one can reach, unless their soul becomes...
He places a hand over your heart, and you suddenly feel it. An unmistakable pull in a new and distant direction.
The battle for Divinity is about to begin in earnest. The other gods and their chosen will try to outflank us, just like...
But I will be with you. I will guide you, stand by you. I will watch as you drink from the wellspring, and its source surges.
The void will be overcome. The end is nigh.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. Dark smoke surrounds you, hanging in the air like black fog. This feels wrong. The Meister's cry cuts through the haze. You look up just in time to see what steps out of the...
Voidworker. Damn. Well, that's that. I always knew I'd die for Rivalon. I just didn't expect it was going to be in a small basement. In Driftwood, of all places. At least now you know where to go. I was dying anyway. The Magister's purging made certain of that. I should probably send the Void a thank you bouquet. At least they were efficient about it. No, today my death is not important. All that matters is that you find Malady and tell her that she is immensely powerful, and she is on our side. But she may ask you to honor an old bargain that I had struck with her. Do not accept. Her business is...
She glances at her body once more, a grim look on her face.
You need to go, Godwoken. But I have one last request. My last wish, as it were. I want a statue. Something modest. A simple piece of marble and gold.
Meister Siever's shoulders slump, a tired, melancholic...
I would have liked to see that city again. Just once more.
It seems to be the code to a safe. Better hang on to this.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps we'll have matters to discuss again later.
Mas antes de ir, tem uma galerinha ali que eu vou visitar.
Happy travels, eh? What a crock.
Move along. Despite what they say, misery don't love company.
She looks you over in silent contemplation.
I.
3 words. A sudden...
If you truly know.
She looks...
I.
3... A sudden...
If you truly...
Like I told you.
You take care now. Can't be too careful round here.
You think that won't happen here? We like sitting ducks.
attack her Royal Highness, you naughty little scamp. Doesn't do at all.
I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Like to take a look at what I've been working on? Go on. Take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot.
Her eyes flash with something. Anger, perhaps, or...
But never mind. We better focus on the task.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
Well, seems all the riffraff's back aboard, ready to set sail when you are. Your Holiness. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwo can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. Was unimaginative. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. Can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power. I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do once. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ship, regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive. And I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put two and two together. Where there is an ocean of source, to rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. I'm sure it won't be...
Look at that island, Quercus. Can you smell it? Over the stink of the water. Millennia of it. Better to find a clue about the Great Acorn. Some of those trees could even date back to the Knights of Dre will never find us here. A perfect sanctuary to pause and complete our research. There's no rest for the wicked, but somewhere on this ancient isle, there must be a clue that will help us stop the acorn. We must tread carefully. I'm sure such a wonderland will be dangerous, but at least it should be free from the Knights of Dre. What would we do, Quercus? Well, anyway, we have some. The squirrel reaches out and hands you a piece of bark. Something I discovered in your lizard friend's basement.
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore. I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional swarmbreaker. See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for us... Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder? Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts. Gleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my thanks for the assistance in retrieving. Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable. I know, not something to be proud of. But they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfall cut them down to size.
He snorts.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how they become sworn, as it was put to me. Bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then at some ill-defined point in the... You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me. There's a clue in the name. He's a god. Or something that wants to be a god. Continue to march to the Seven's beat. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, liars, carrion birds. The best thing would be for them all to destroy each other and leave the rest of us to live in.
The golden-haired woman in front of you casts an appraising eye over your attire. Slowly and deliberately, she winks at you.
Isn't the sea breeze marvelous, darling? I mean, mind my manners. Welcome to Four Sisters. Now, don't be shy. Tell me, how can I help you? Oh, now you'll make it's our sorcerer sundries, of course. Our little miracles, but I'm sure you're already. I hope the scars will heal. Please tell me that my dear sister equipped you well with sorcerer's sundries. Oh, that makes me so happy. Nothing is... It would be honorable for me to do the same then, wouldn't you say? In the race?
She looks deep into your eyes.
If you passed the admirer in second place, what place would you be in?
She blushes a crimson red.
Oh, you. Flattery won't get you a discount. But I'll give you another go, Mr. Cheeky.
The look she shoots you would curdle even the fresh...
Nice try, but that's not...
The look she shoots you would curdle even the fresh... She shoots you a dangerous smile.
Looks like you can spot a winner just as well as I can. For that, you can have a slinky little discount on sorcerer sundries. Oh, darling. Malady invited me, of course.
She looks around with a gleam of...
And it looks like she was... Oh, my. I wasn't always a merchant on the sea. There was a time my ex, A real piece of bad news named right the time my other ex, Roost, made me camp out in the forest for days. Not to mention the time I got involved with a nasty piece of work named Niles. Truth be told, I've had a lot of...
Looking directly at you, she plucks her hairpins from her hair one by one.
He loves me. He loves...
With an effusive and slightly disconcerting smile, she shakes all her hair free. Beaming.
Now that I know I have your affection, here's a little token of my own. So soon?
Hello. This island is something else, huh? I'll bet I can find... Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing.
Like to take a look at what I've been working on? Go on. By all means.
A strange symbol is carved into the stone. Details lost to the way. Even blunted with age, the symbol resembles an arrowhead forged in flame. Brackus describes this symbol as an affectation of a dragon cult. The sigils, the arrowhead points the way.
These bodies have been purged.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design. You've seen machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the Black Pits. dragon's cult has lasted for eons. The Devourer's legacy remains carved deep into Rivellon. This is a sign of an ancient dragon cult. The sigils lead to a trial. The arrowhead point...
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!